Is Stryker the Legend. You got Ice, he's on the line with us. And we have our biggest cheerleader in the world. What are you going by, dude? Bro.
Yeah.
What are we calling you? What are we calling him? Ice. What's his name? I don't want to say his name. He has to have a name. I mean, the Lucky Llama, bro. I'm gonna call him the Lucky Llama. Gonna give you a fun story. Llamas play a big part in PvE, and I'll get to that way later. But my dude, the Lucky Llama, his first time opening up 10 llamas, gets a ridiculous amount of gold llamas and silver llamas, and just hooks that stuff up. So what we're doing here is something way different. Everybody absolutely loves the PvP side, and actually most of us got started on the PvE side. I'm sorry, PvP side. We jump out of the balloon and you go and just kill each other, whether you're soloing it or, squatting it up. It's definitely been awesome, been a ton of fun. But if you're like me, don't get me wrong, I still really enjoy that side of Fortnite, but I wanted to see what else they had to offer. So, about a few months ago, I ended up getting the PvE side. This is actually my second account, and we'll get to that here in a little bit, but we've had some really good success. I mean, within it's been how long, Ice? Let's see, we've been doing this
3-4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been like a solid, just about a month now, almost a month, 3-4 weeks now. And we started this brand new account. It's been a blast, man. We went from 0 subscribers like everybody to freaking almost 130 in just a few weeks, and we've really only been grinding. So, but Ice, you sure they can hear you? Okay. Introduce yourself, and I'm going to tell myself and the story, and then what we're planning on doing with this, and we're going to get right into this bad boy.
Right. My name's Ice, and you can just, if you join up in the party, get a game with us, we'll sure help you out. And whatever you need, we'll help you out with that. And put me in the spot here.
Where are you from, Ice?
Scotland.
No way.
Yeah.
What else do you want us to know about you? What's your mission here, man? What's your goal?
My mission
What's your
is
vision, better yet?
help you as much as possible and to help everybody achieve what they want to achieve and save the world.
Well, I greatly appreciate that.
I'll achieve what I need to achieve as well.
That's exactly right. Man, I'll tell you all, what's cool is the PvE side, the community over here is way different. We had a bunch of bad apples for a little while, but the good side, we're finally coming out on top. So, PvE is much different. It's a lot more laid back pace. You're going to get to see yourself evolve and grow, and it's cool. It's like every day you're opening up like a new Christmas present. It's like it's never ending. PvP is a much different type of feeling. You get that excitement when you get in like the top 3 or when you get your first win, and but this is so much different. I mean, you're gonna get excitement from the first time you build your first base to the first time you complete a mission by yourself to getting your first squad filled. I mean, there's just so many different avenues. It's just gonna blow your freaking mind. Now, the reason we've done this is a couple things. First of all, just like PvP was free, it revolutionized the world, and they're about to do the same thing with PvE. So I'm just going to try to either call it Save the World or PvE, so bear with us. But my story is a little bit different. We actually met through a mutual friend, and man, life hit me like a train, man, like a train just hitting a wall, man, and just me being the wall and the train still hitting this wall. And but it's cool because if you're like me, video games they've helped me out, and I mean not just during this time of my life, which I'll share throughout the course of everything, but they've helped me out through my entire life. And I know it's like that for a lot of people. So whether like you get home from school and maybe you're bullied at school, but you come home and you're a god on the sticks, this is just a place where like, you know, you can let loose, be yourself, and you know, be part of a community that really wants to, you know, not just have your back, but look out for your best interest. And what's cool is, you know, there's all different types of people in our community. I mean, what would you say, Ice? I mean, we have people from all over the world, all ages, you know, all races, you know, different sex, like everything. What would you say about the community itself, man?
Yeah, the community's great, especially some of the people that join the party. Yeah, they're definitely nice people, and hopefully we can find more to join the ride.
Ain't that the truth? And you
Help
know,
us.
oh, go ahead, my fault, man.
No, you go, son.
I was just simply gonna say, like, ahead of time, we try to play with everybody. We really do. That way you can get good hand-on, you know, experience with us. And I mean, dude, between me, you, Diablo, some of these other guys, Tommy Gunn, all these other guys, man, like, I mean, we have a lot of experience between all of us. So if one of us doesn't know something, the other one will. But I'd probably say we know about 95% of everything that this has to offer. So that's why we started doing this. But what we're doing here though, this is the first step to everything. So we're just gonna introduce you to everything. So the story behind it, you know, what to expect first, your home base, you know, you're gonna get to name that, get to that, what to do after that, just a simple rundown of progressing, important do's and don'ts to begin with, and then some of my personal tips to becoming your own legend. So we're gonna make this super simple. Do you want to do the story behind PvE, man?
That's just your cool.
Cool. But before you do that, Lucky Llama, you want to say hello to everybody? Just say hello. They all just want to... Lucky Llama got me this beautiful device right here called the Yeti. A simple little how-to. You want to know how you do this? You plug it in. It's a USB. Super freaking simple. Then you go to your devices and you just make sure that it's set. And don't make the same mistake I made. Make sure that the top one says Yeti. And if you want it to feed the sound through your TV and like your soundbar like I am, make sure the bottom one says TV. But anyway, with that said, okay, so save the world. Really simple. Different than PvP because you're facing each other in PvP. I'm sorry, PvP, but PvE, pretty much the whole world has gone to hell in a handbasket, and that's why they call it Save the World, because the idea is you are going around and doing everything from saving atlases to saving survivors to, God, dude, helping Lars. I mean, it's just this story just goes on and on and on, but pretty much you start off where you're going to meet the young lady who's the voice pretty much of everything, and she teaches you just your simple basic building strategies. You're going to see that the zombies are going to come after you, and it's really, really cool because you're going to get your first hands-on experience on just how it all works. I mean, this is open world that's constantly changing. Loot is everywhere. You know, and if you're really into role-playing games, this is definitely going to be the one to do because, like I said, I mean, there is just a ridiculous amount of things that you can just kind of dig your hands into. So with that said, the story, obviously, you know, you're going to have your own home, you know, imagine it like your own house, pretty much. You're going to call it your home base. What's cool about it is you're going to get to name it. Mine's personally called Area 51. What'd you call yours, Ice?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you call yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm sure I called it Tire.
It's called
That's
Tire?
why I just Tire.
Spell that?
Tyre.
Tyre. That's the name of your home base.
Tire.
That's awesome. Here's why this is important, folks. You can make the awesome decision he made and call yours maybe Taco, and you're going to see Taco all the time, every time you... I know his is Tire, but I'm just saying, as an example, you could call it Taco. What would you call yours, Lucky Llama?
Golden shower.
Damn. Now that you say it, sounds fucking
Dude, he said he'd call it the golden shower. And that's beautiful because he got golden llamas, so it just makes perfect sense. But anyway, so check this out. Oh, by the way, if you guys have questions, we are watching everything, so feel free to ask them in the middle. So what to expect. So again, you're going to go in, you're going to do that first little mission, and then the fun's going to begin. You are going to pretty much end up on your home base, if I remember correctly. That's what happens, right? Yeah. So then you're going to build your very first base. Now, you could do one of two things. You can go in there and build a box, like most people do, and learn the hard way. Or you can watch a couple of these other videos that we've posted, and you can learn real easily how to build a pyramid, or how to build around a structure so that you can make cool framework. I mean, it just goes on and on and on, and the more you practice, the better it's going to be. So with that, a couple other things. Remember, if you name it, not only are you going to see it, but everybody else is going to see it, so just remember that. And then what to do first. So after you do kind of the little tutorial they set you all through, you're going to see a map. You're going to be in Stonewood. That's the first one, okay? So you have Stonewood. That's your first part of the map. Second part is going to be Plankerton. Then you got Canny Valley. And then finally you have Twine. What's cool, I call them impending events. That's what we call them in sales. So like, shoot, if it was Valentine's Day, they do like, a Valentine's Day event, or the Halloween event, or Christmas event, the Chinese New Year. So it's really cool. They stay up with all this different stuff going on, so it keeps the game fresh, and you get new skins and stuff like that. But you're going to see a portion of Stonewood laid out for you, and you're going to start to get to pick missions, okay? You start off, you're a soldier when you start off, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're a soldier at first, and, real simple stuff. So just like any other, any other role-playing game, you got to build up. It's not like, you have a level 100 and something account where you could just take freaking weapons from, so that it makes the game really easy. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's the cool part about having, good friends who have already played, or a good community. Like, our community is awesome, man, because we have people from, level 1 in the Golden Sun over here, like our Lucky Llama. That's what we're calling you, right? Lucky Llama?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to have to write that down because I don't want to forget that. So you have people who are like, the Lucky Llama. I'm going to write that down. I can't forget. Lucky Llama.
Or Llama Buster.
Lucky Llama. And then Buster as like a side name. So Lucky Llama, and then in quotations, Buster. That's what I'm doing.
Llama Buster.
Lucky Llama Buster. My bad, dude. I'm going to put that in red so people know. You don't fucking forget Busta. With an ER or an A?
ER.
Buster.
Should have ER in the end.
Everything should have ER in the end. Like Easter.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So, with that, the Lucky Llama Buster over here, or you can have people like myself, where my other account's like over 100. I mean, some of my friends are over freaking 120, I think now. I mean, it's just almost insane. Oh, Lucky Llama's other account, 100 and what? It's 130 where it maxes out, Ice? Is that the max right now? Yeah.
Just like the guns.
Yeah, just like the guns. Working on that. Cool. He's almost there. But yeah, so other than that, okay. So just a simple rundown. I promised you I would do this, so you can actually see my screen. So really simple stuff. So when you look at it, this is what stone looks gonna look like. Just kind of like that big, okay? And then eventually, as you do your storm shield, so if you look up here, home base storm shield, okay? Everything's so laid out easily for you. This is just, I mean, it's almost like if you can't figure this out, watch all the other videos that we've gone through. I mean, we have simple little videos that take no time at all to watch, and you'll just start to understand. But really, dude, just throw yourself into the fire. That's the most fun way to do this. Oh, and I just noticed something. You can see at the top of my base, you see that little pink llama? Well, you get to pick, like, this whole thing's customizable. I mean, it's awesome. But anyway, we'll get to that later. So that's your home base, okay? You start there. Then after you do that, you come down, it starts to open up the map. And you're going to start to see all these funky symbols, right? Oh my gosh, what is that? That's a person right there, right? What is that? That's a light bulb maybe? Why is there a car? Why is there a little circle that looks like a freaking, Saturn? What the heck's underneath Saturn? Like, a question mark? What the hell is that? You're gonna be so confused. Here's the cool thing. It literally tells you the name of the missions, okay? Look over to the left. This little car, ride the lightning. Cool. Easy peasy. But what am I supposed to do, Stryker? Great question. Go over and you'll look at L1. The first thing that you're going to go on is what says play now. If you press X, that's the easiest way to progress your people ask us all the time, right? Right? I say like, man, how do I just get to Candy, or how do I get to Twine Peaks? I don't know how much easier it could possibly be for you. Do the frickin' quest line. Pretty simple. I understand sometimes you're going to have to divert because you're going to need things to upgrade and do this and do that. I get it. You really want to be confused? Watch this. I'm going to press L1 and go on the other side where it says quest. Okay, well, look at this now. It says, my personal mission. What is this thing? What is this thing? Oh my god, they're the same thing. I am so freaking confused. Don't be. That's your main quest. Tells you right there. Told you that there's events. This one's called Blockbuster. Okay? Oh my gosh. There are so many events in here. Oh, so many things to do. What am I supposed to do first? Well, this one says one mini boss at a time. Kill as many epic mini bosses as you can. Commander. No, this is a repeatable quest. So what does that mean? Repeatable. What does repeatable mean to you, Ice?
You can do it over and over again.
Why would that be beneficial? What do you get if you beat these quests?
Gold. V-Bucks. Can be a mixed variety.
Right, dude, you get everything, right? It's rewards, man. They reward the crap out of you for doing stuff, okay? So if you need something, look for it. I'm sure you got it. Reperk. I'm not going to get into that now. But you're going to see all these different things. And then you got things like side quest. Well, what's a side quest? Oh, glad you freaking asked. They're going to give you more missions in case you were bored. But, you know, Mr. Stryker, I see challenges. What are those? Well, guess what? You're going to do the same things over and over again. Can it get repetitive? Absolutely. That's why the level goes up. Guess what else though? They're gonna reward you again. So what does this game do? It rewards those who grind, right? So next, what else is there? There's another one in here. I just happen to do them. It's called daily quests. So every day they're gonna give you a quest, just like they do in PvP. Why is it important to do all these? You know, Ice, tell me. How do you benefit from getting all these done? How do you personally benefit?
Me personally benefit. It makes me learn more about the game. It makes me more knowledge about the game. Levels me up. And yeah, again, what we're doing right now is teaching people about it.
And here's the cool thing, you know, isn't that right? Like everybody wants to be the best, right? You're not gonna play PvP to be the worst. What, are you trying to be the first one dead? See how many times you can load into a game? Nobody likes sitting there in that stupid loading screen on that island. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes to lose a mission in PvE. You want to get pissed? Put 2 hours into a mission, put a ridiculous amount of materials, and then lose for a stupid reason, and see how many friends you have at the end. I'm just kidding. But for real, that will happen. Quote me now. But anyway, like I said, it's just a really good way to make sure you don't stay bored and how to advance, okay? How do you level up as fast as possible? Do as much as possible. As, like, knock out, the old sayings, what? Knock out 2 birds with 1 stone? You can knock out a lot more than 2 birds with 1 stone. And what's cool is when you play with other people, it just makes it that much quicker, that much easier. You share stuff between each other. But easy peasy, okay? So map. When you look at it, you're just going to see this green skull right there, and then everything else is going to have this little lock on it down at the bottom, okay? All these are going to be locked except for that green one. Now, I told you that sometimes they have event things, so over here you see this. That's actually just part of the event for Blockbuster. If I were to click in it, well, I've already done it, so it's not there, okay? Makes sense. Now, real simple stuff. If you ever have questions, again, everything's so self-explanatory. Just a couple things to note. I want you to look at the very bottom left. I don't know if you see my pretty face there or not, but if you hold down on the chat, you can actually type in that chat and talk, whether it's to your party or to the global chat. Good way to do things like trade. But I do want to touch on something. I told you I was going to tell you some of Stryker's very important tips and my personal tips. Here's tip number 1. What do we not do, Ice? What does everybody else do that we don't do? Well, actually, you do it. What do I not do? Starts with thank you. Why not?
Because you're just smart. It's just smart.
It is not smart. You're setting. Yeah, dude. Like, you are working your butt off to grind. Okay, in order to make weapons, you have to have materials, right? And some of these materials are not easy to come by. So why would I chance giving somebody something for them to not give me back something? Doesn't make any sense at all.
Exactly. Or just trade to get scams. Just
Right.
grind your ass off just to get scammed.
Right, exactly. You grind, and you're like, oh man, I got this awesome stuff. Someone's like, oh man, I need some of that. Here, I'll give you this better weapon for that. Oh man, you get all excited because you're like, man, I could cheat the system. Oh my gosh, yeah. No. No. Get some good friends, people you can trust, people who are, want to help you. Just like everybody in our community. I can't pound that enough. Trust me, if somebody screwed you in our community, I personally would help you. Ice would personally help you. I know Diablo would help. I mean, we have a list that goes on and on and on. Why? Because we don't want to see you get screwed. We want to see you advance quickly and make this just enjoyable. Make this keep this the number 1 game in the world. And this is how it stays free. So anyway, with that, you go over heroes. Gosh, we're going to get so much into this later on. Okay, you see there's a primary. You have squad bonuses, so people who add, health and power to your actual character. You see mission defenders. I'll get into that later. Okay, everybody has their own attributes. Really cool stuff. Squads. Oh my gosh, this is probably going to be the most important thing I talk about as far as leveling up is concerned, is these survivor squads. I'm telling you, this is what makes your character strong. This is what adds extra to you. Okay, defender squads. And this part right here specifically is for your storm shield. I'll get to that later. Expedition squads. Sending people out while you're sleeping, making money while you sleep. The armory, where all the business happens, okay? Schematics. Cool stuff. This is where all your weapons are, okay? They do a really good job of organizing, by the way. Your L3 button, if you're OCD like me, it's going to be your biggest freaking friend and helper throughout all of this. If you're like me, I like to sort by level or maybe by rarity, so I know what my best stuff is compared to the stuff I need to work on, right? And you can see they also spread it out again, so things you can level up, stuff that can go into your collection book. I'll get into that in a second. Ranged weapons, melee weapons, traps. Okay, so there's so much to this. Heroes, oh my goodness, we have everything again by rarity. Mythic, oh god, everybody wants their mythics. Legendary, okay? Real quick, just so you know, here's how the actual level goes. You got your white stuff, you got green stuff, you got blue stuff, purple stuff, orange stuff, and then your goldish yellowish stuff. That's the order. Super simple. Color code that stuff, okay? And then it's, if you're calling them mythics, the best, legendary, epic, rare, uncommon, common, and then whatever the heck else, okay? Again, they spread it out evenly. Soldiers. Man, everybody loves their soldiers. Constructors. Very few, but the few chosen soldiers, super clutch. I mean, these people are going to be your best friends. Ninjas. Those of you who like to be agile, I'll go over this real quick. I'll make it quick. Soldiers, okay? Just to tell you all about them. What is a soldier? They're the front line. They're going to be your people doing the shooting, doing the, front line work. They have good health, really good offensive perks, okay? Great person to have on a squad. Now, everything here is done in 4s. That's very important, okay? Because the perfect scenario, you have one of each of these in your squad. You have one soldier, one constructor, one ninja, one outlander, okay? It's not going to happen like that. But perfect world, that's what would happen. Constructor. Okay, they're going to get perks for building, so it's going to cost them less to build, okay? They're going to get cool things that they can add to the bases, which protect them or hurt enemies. Your ninjas, super agile. They can double jump where no other character in the game can, okay? They can do things like a ninja slash, where AoE is just amazing, just this big old area effect that just takes out everything, alright? And then Outlanders, one of my personal favorites. When I first started, I was a ninja just because I liked getting, You too? You did as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
just
an NTR, then Outlander, and then Soldier.
right. And see, you're soldier now still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going back to the ninja because you like Dragon Scorch?
Yeah, I'm going back to Ninja because of Dragon Scorch.
That guy's awesome.
But personally, Outlander is the best right now.
Oh my personal opinion, and that's just because when you get to the higher levels, resourcing is so important. One of my personal favorites, I play with him all the time. I just want to show him because he happens to have the exact same name as me. What do you know? Stryker AC, Stryker JD. Really weird, I know. Didn't plan that, swear to God. But it's just cool because you know everything about this you can upgrade, customize. You can see right now, if you're looking at him, that little lightning, okay, that's your power level, 106. Your actual level, all based off those stars, okay? So the first star, you can go up to 10. Second star, go up to 20. Third star, 30. Fourth star, 40. 5-star, 50. Okay? Really simple stuff. When you get the 5-star, you're power level 130. You're ruling the world. Okay? Told you I'd make it quick. Survivors, told you I'd get to that later. Okay? These are going to be super important. Okay? We'll get to that though. Defenders. These are people you're going to use both in missions and at your storm shields. Your backpack. Oh my god, the infamous backpack. You're going to start off and you're never going to have enough backpack space. Well, let me tell you, that does not end. But this is where all your stuff is held. And you're all blessed because when I first started, we were not able to access this to where I can come in here and I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't want this weapon, or maybe, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and make me one of these. So I'll come down here, say, you know, I'm going to get rid of this real quick. So I'm not going into the mission, wasting time cleaning out my backpack because I'm OCD to the max. I'm like, wait, oh my god, I needed that. I'm going to go ahead and craft that real quick. As I do that, I'm going to look at other things. Okay, I got some melee weapons, that's good. Let's clean up the, oops. Let's clean up the book. Wait, but stop. Look up at the top. Oh my gosh, that just added 24,000 to that weird bar thing at the top. What is that, Ice? What is that gold thing that just moved?
Oh, I see that.
I don't know, you tell me. It's right next to the V-Bucks. It gave me points. Is that skill? Is that skill points? What do those do? We'll get back to that in a second. All right. So you can make you can make ammo here if you want to. You can move your stuff around. So cool, I want that there. So now I know when I go into the match, I'm already gonna be set up. Do I have ammo? Looks like I'm pretty good on it. I'll make some anyway, though. I don't want to run out. I'm gonna plan on killing zombies. Traps? Man, you gotta be you trapping? Hey, Lucky Llama Buster. You don't trap?
No.
I heard you were a trapster.
Give it up.
Gave it up. Because you're a buster?
Yeah.
No, you're a buster.
The way you
Get
stop
right.
right there, you fucking long person.
Alright. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. God, this stuff is awesome. Okay, get to that. Anyway, so you know how to... Oh, missed one part of that. Your resources. Good God, you guys are gonna freaking hate this. You're gonna have a love-hate relationship for this page because you're gonna have an abundance of things you don't need. And I'm gonna do another one. Look out for it because it's gonna be coming up. I'm gonna say what mats, you know, you should and should not, you know, keep a lot of. And then I'm going to also explain where you get them. It should be a short video. But this is where all that magic happens. So this is all the stuff you need to craft all those beautiful weapons, traps, and everything else. Oh my, okay? Other than that, collection book. I'm going to get back to that last, though. Transform. It's a cool page. As you evolve, you're going to be able to make those things you want, okay, instead of having to wait around for them, simply by using stuff you already have, okay? What a schematic means, though, just so you know, if you have a schematic, that means you can make the weapon. But don't get me wrong, you can go into missions and find weapons too, okay? Resources. This is the stuff you need to do everything from level up a weapon to change the rarity. I'll go back and show you that in a second. You can also change the rarity of heroes. To all the other little things you need in the, you know, the story to pretty much, again, advance your character. That's what it's all about. Storage. So this is what you have at your home base. Consider it, you know, under, you know, the mattress so nobody knows what you got in your storage. But it's just another way to save so you don't have to carry a bunch of stuff with your backpack. So if you're like me, you like to kind of plan ahead. You're like, oh man, look at that. I got a bunch of blah, blah, blah. Or I picked up something bad to the bone. I want to put that in there. Okay, cool. You know what? Looks like I have a lot of this. Let me put some of that because I know I'm going to need that later. Cool. That makes sense. Told you I'd come back to this. Something really cool they added. If you know you absolutely love a weapon or a friend told you, hey, look, you got to go get this. What's neat is you can actually upgrade them now. So if you wanted to, I could go, oh, man, the blooper. Cool, man. That's a bad to the bone grenade launcher. Man, dude, but that's epic. I want to make that freaking legendary. You can see, again, self-explanatory. I press square to upgrade. Do I want to level it up? Nah. View evolution? Yeah, you know what? What does this look like leveled up? It's going to show you. Wow, dude. So you don't have to level it up to figure it out. Neat. Other than that, modify perks. This is brand new. I don't like critical rating. Cool, put damage on it. Man, reload speed, what the heck? Magazine size. You know, whatever caters to you. But check this out. Increase the rarity. Man, oh man, dude. I really want that thumper. The blooper wasn't doing it for me. I want the thumper. You can do that. Just takes a little bit of work and grinding. We're almost done though, folks. Skills, I'm going to come to that. Last, loot. Oh my god. It is your page, bro. I have something special planned for you.
What is it?
We're going to show people how to do this. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He's ready. Now, this is one of Stryker's little tips. You can tickle the llama. My personal opinion. Hey, what's the magic number? How many times do you tickle it?
I don't tickle.
It's 3, remember? Because if you shake too many times when you take a piss, any more than 3, and you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. 1, 2, 3. Who's that? The lucky llama man. Take it. Let's see what he gets. So, it can be just a regular llama, silver llama, or gold llama. Let's see what my man over here gets. Go ahead, show him what we got.
Okay, big money, big money.
Oh, I might just let you do it again until you get like a silver or gold. Does that sound fair to you?
You're gonna get comments saying about that lucky threes thing.
I'm telling you.
Everybody's Stryker's more than 3.
Press circle. Should we let him do it again? Go ahead, press X again. Now, this is based off your V-Bucks. Don't do this at home, folks. You're going to be really pissed if you do, because you're going to want those V-Bucks for other things. Or who knows, maybe you want it for a llama. Press X.
I didn't tickle it.
Oh, I already tickled it for you. Oh, a guitar.
This is gonna be a good one.
You think so?
Yeah, come on, big money, big money.
Killing me today, buddy. It cost me money.
Man.
It's all good, though. I ain't worried about it. Keep on going.
Okay, what now? Press now.
Is 3 the magic number? Circle.
Yeah, good.
Good, tickle him. You might have to. Oh my gosh. Oh, a sword. Do you think that's it?
Yeah, that's the big money.
I really hope so, because I want to be broke. Oh my god, 3 is the magic number. We can't plan that shit, can we?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Come on.
Please be gold. Please, please, please be worth it. Let's see what he gets. Hopefully you get to make a choice, because we didn't get to do this before, folks. You get to make choices now, which is really freaking cool. Come on. Give him a choice. Epic. There you go. And sweep the floor with that. Thank you, kind sir. I appreciate your help. Only cost me $150 to prove a point. But you can see in the middle, that says Blockbuster Llama. Again, that's the event. So certain missions do certain things. I'll get to that too. Today's llama, okay, you can see it has like a counter underneath it, another 15 hours and 26 minutes. I can buy the other 2 if I want to, okay? But if you press R2, you're going to see what's up. Event items. These stay much longer than the weekly items. That just kind of makes sense. We're coming up on the new event. Should be coming up here soon. But the weekly items, you definitely want to get a couple things, okay? I always suggest drops rain. That's how you evolve everything, okay? Eventually lightning in a bottle. The heroes are always a good thing to get too, especially if you like the hero. But don't waste it. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't want to try it, save it, because there's going to be stuff you definitely want, okay? Don't just buy it just to buy it. I mean, look, I've had enough to get these guys for a while now, okay? I personally don't want any of them because I'm not going to use them. On my other account, probably going to get them. But look, they give you plenty of, things that you can get. Mythic. Everybody wants mythics because they always have good perks to them, okay? Just something to check out, and these are all new. I'll get into that at another time. But Mr. Shackleton, Mr. Stryker, I don't have any V-Bucks. What are we going to do? Okay, I'm going to go into here. Don't do this at home unless you have money on your card. I don't want people to hit me up saying they overdrafted their accounts and blah, blah, blah. Purchase. I want to purchase some V-Bucks. Well, I wonder why. You can't see my personal information. That's okay. You can only see my microphone. Well, that's weird. I'm not going to do it. I'll do it later. You'll see later. But anyway, that's where you buy V-Bucks. And right back to Quest. But, told you I'd show you a couple other things real quick. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to let y'all go. Okay. Squads. Oops, not squads. Sorry. Heroes. Okay. Something to look into. How you're going to find out works best for you is just by trying them all out, dude. That is just how it's going to work. Again, I like Stryker AC, but what I want y'all to do is when you get a character, okay, just read. They show you everything. Okay, so scroll down. Okay, what does this guy do? Okay, well, first of all, I get double chance of loot. Who doesn't like loot? Anti-material charge. What's that? Oh, it's a really strong punch. I can punch through a bunch of stuff and get resources. Cool. Loot llama. You know we like our loot llamas here. A teddy. What does that do? Oh, well, in the middle of battle, I can throw a gigantic teddy bear out and he starts shooting everything. Cool. What else? And he just goes on and on. Stronger pickaxe. That's neat. Blah, blah, blah. Phase shift. So I juke to the left, juke to the right. Charge fist. The other part of it, though. Big part to this, okay? The bonuses. This is going to help out because your squad bonuses, okay? And the last part, the map. This is really important because you're going to be doing this more than anything when you first start. Okay? When you go in, two things. That beautiful little yellow question mark. If you have nobody to play with that first and Stryker's not on, Ice isn't on, press the question mark, go up the quest progression, okay? Make sure it's checked and then press launch. Reason why, if you look at the bottom, you're going to get an extra 20%, okay, as far as mission rewards are concerned, because what that's doing is that's going to match you up with other people doing the same mission as you, probably going to be the same level as you, so you guys are all going to kind of have equal ground to stand upon. So good way to make friends, but also a good way to get the stuff done and not have to do it by yourself. But secondly, oh man, you know, I don't have enough drops of rain to evolve my character. What do you know? I can do a survivor mission and get 5 drops of rain. So look out for that stuff. If you need something, look for it, and then also make sure you're looking at where you're doing it, okay? Right underneath the mission, it says city, industrial park, okay? You have the forest over here. Just use your brain. Forest. You think that's going to have a lot of skyscrapers? Ain't going to happen, okay? You might get 1 or 2 buildings out there. Who knows? But anyway, a lot of this is common sense. If you have questions, like I said, hit us up. We're playing all the time. We want to be here to help you. Aside from that, I told you I'd tell you a little bit more about my story. Everybody's got a personal story. Mine's crazy, just like everybody else's, I'm sure is. I have complex PTSD, and I refuse to let this world tell me I'm a statistic. Man, as you can see, I'm up pretty late doing this, but it's because I want to be able to provide a really good life for my twins, and I want to create a community where other people can do the same thing. You know, long story in the end, we're going to make a 24-hour stream, you know, where we're just going to have people on at all times. So if you want to play, you can play. You know what I mean? If you need help with a mission, get it done. You know, shoot. Just a good community or support system. So whether you're having a really bad day and just need to talk to somebody, or shoot, you just want to grind it out for a couple of, you know, hours because you don't have work tomorrow. Whatever the case might be. You know, especially my dads with disabilities, we're here for you. Military vets, we love you guys too. But with that, what do you have to say before we go, Ice?
Peace out, like, subscribe, and let's grind missions and let's get stop scam.
You heard it from him. If you like it, subscribe. Something else we do here. Yo, what do I do, Ice, if people bring us people or do, like, it's actually in the description, but what do I do for people that other people don't do?
How do you mean?
Oh yeah, well, so if people get us subscribers, what do I do for them?
Subscribers. Oh, they get a good giveaway, a good reward.
I'm always giving y'all stuff, right? I'm fair, right? I always help people out. And guess what?
Exactly.
I have a huge announcement to make. Actually, he doesn't even know about it. Ice doesn't know about it. My man, the Lucky Llama, doesn't even know about it. I'm going to be giving away something huge. But you're going to have to tune in on... What's today? Shoot, what is today?
Sunday.
Oh my gosh. The 24th, huh? tell you what, I'm just gonna tell everybody tonight. I'm gonna tell everybody tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. So I'm gonna write that down right now so I don't forget. So 10 p.m. Eastern, I'm gonna tell everybody what the giveaway is. But here's the catch: if I don't get a certain amount of subs and I don't hit a certain number, I ain't giving it away. That certain number is, I need to get to 250 before I give it away. I'm also going to do another little giveaway tonight, so I need to get to 150 to do that. So do me a favor, get people to sub for every 3 subs. So if you sub yourself and you get 2 friends, I'm going to give you a 106. If you sub and 4 other people sub, I'm going to give you a 130. So yeah, if you're a level 2, you're going to get a 130 weapon. And not just that, if you bring a bunch of people to sub and you post me on like a Facebook, or you know, show me on your YouTube channel, and it's not just me that's doing this, I mean it's everybody else. People are grinding with us all day long, but for helping support us and everything we're trying to do, we'll help you. I mean, we'll bring you through missions and help you grind your storyline and shoot, just get you some experience points real quick, and you'll get time to spend with all of us and be a part of our community. But with that all said, we appreciate your time. Really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, do me a favor, go ahead and press that like button. And again, we do look forward to talking to y'all later. Anything else, Ice?
Peace, like, subscribe.
Peace. Y'all have a good one. Yeah, you gonna say bye, Lucky Llama?
Bye.